Hey guys, good morning. Um, yeah, today I'm going to talk to you about my new job. I haven't been able to give you details, so I'm excited about that. If you remember, my motivation for getting a real estate license was a person who I used to work for didn't want to hire me at the time or push me just to commission only versus salaried and so forth. And given the work it takes and the personality I'm working with, I knew I needed to be paid because there's gonna be things that this person's gonna want me to do for him that gonna fall on me no matter what, even on commission basis. Even as much as you try so hard to be like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. So that didn't really work out. But you know what? It wasn't God's timing. I ended up getting my real estate license, so that was good. Um, and we ended up making some shifts basically. But when I was calculating our numbers for the next year, and this person would call me every now and then say, I can't wait to make money so I could afford you again. So basically, when we first talked, that motivated to get my real estate license, it's not that he didn't want me, it's that he couldn't afford me at the time. You know, he was in a different spot in his business in the time. And now, fast forward, as I was doing my numbers for when to get out of debt next year, because we had a stretch goal of getting out of debt last year and we didn't make it. So when I was doing our numbers by October, and I was like, we're not gonna make it this year. Based on our numbers today, how long is it gonna take us? What do we need to do? Where do we find money? And suddenly I was like, well, what would be my number if I'd go to work for this person again? And what would that do to our numbers and so forth? And, I said, let me go give it a shot again and see if it's a good time to start working together again. Because, like I said, through the past, 9 months, he's been romancing me. Like, I would love to have you, but, when I can afford you, I'm going to hire you back. I want to hire you back. So then I went and I presented to him my numbers. He said yes. I presented to him the plan of when to start. He said yes. I presented him a commission structure for if I bring a house, which I talked about yesterday. But I'll go into it deeper now. And everything, he said yes. And it was literally just God's favor, perfect timing. And now I got this really flexible job and I'm making more money. And it's really only what God can do. And I'm so grateful. So I say all of that to say, to explain the job. The job is where I assist this person in his tasks and organize him. So I am an assistant to this person. And then I also do sales for him. So he has old leads of houses to buy that he didn't really follow up with. This is the whole I come into play to really get him focus on what are the daily tasks you need to do, so that way the payoff comes in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. The daily tasks of calling leads over and over, of being in front of their face. We lose heart after the second time, third time, when they're like, no, I'm not interested, or whatever it is, or no, I have this particular situation. And it's like, you gotta keep touching these people. That's the term in the sales word. Touches. And the numbers are pretty high. I think it takes 9 touches to really be in someone's court, and 20 touches on average to get a sale or something like that. I don't have the right numbers. I'll get them for you, but they're high. People stop calling at 3 times. It's like, no, you gotta grind. So with my sales experience, I'm good at that, and I'm filling a void that he's not great at. So that's where I bring him value. And then, aside from that, the goal is to bring houses to him. So one of the hardest things to find in the real estate game is good deals. I mean, that doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that concept, but basically to find houses that need love, at the right price, where it's going to make financial sense to take the risk to put your money into it, to then fix it, to then try to sell it. Where's the market at? That's why you need to get at a good price, because the market slows down and suddenly you're losing your shirt. So you don't want to lose your shirt. You just maybe want to lose half of your your profit, versus lose money on the deal, right? So anyway, my goal this year as I've said before, is to bring 2 houses that he can buy. And in that, I get a commission, a really large one. So therefore, this is my focus in order to get to our financial goals. So basically, my current job is a salaried position, working from home, really a blessing. And, given all the changes in my life, and all I've learned being a mom, which I have a video about what being a mom does to a person if you're willing to learn, and it is transferable skills. I'm bringing him even more value now, even though I'm from home only, and working in between all the tasks I gotta do for my kids, and yet my value is greater than I was as a single person, or just married actually, but the point is no children, working for him 4 years ago. So this is where I'm at. It's a blessing. I'm enjoying it. I'm bringing him value. He's happy. And I'm really believing to make this year great. We set a really high goal this year for houses for him to purchase. And if I could bring 2 of those, it's going to be a great year for me too. So let's do it. But yeah, that's my new job. And I'm really enjoying it.